Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm doing another video on cookery today. We are doing the omelette in a bag. So this is a great idea for camp, especially when you've got lots of children with different tastes and don't like certain ingredients. If you just prepare all of the ingredients that you want to offer them up, and then they come and make their own individual omelettes in a bag, and then you just boil them all together in a pot. When they're ready, they can eat them straight out of the bag. So I'm going to take you through the ingredients and then the method, and hopefully you guys will either try this at home, try it when you're out on camp, or tell your leaders about it and get them to put it on your menu. Let's take a look at what we need to make our omelette in a bag then. We've got a pan on the boil already. It's about half full of water, after 3/4 full. That's slowly going up to the boil. Obviously it's an omelette, we're going to need to crack some eggs. So we've got some eggs, we're going to use 2 eggs per person. And move over, we've got some mushrooms chopped really finely. Got some red and green peppers. A bag of mozzarella there, which is pre-grated. You don't have to use that. You can use cheddar or any other cheese that you like. Mini baby bells work quite well sliced up. And then we've got some meat. So in there we've got some little cubes of pepperoni. You could use ham, you could use chicken, could use bacon. It's up to you guys. You can make it completely vegetarian and have no meat whatsoever. We've got a set of measuring spoons there because we're going to need to measure up some milk in a second. And we've got our Ziploc bag. First things first then, before we prepare all of our food, we do need to make sure we have a clean work surface. We wash our hands and we're using a clean chopping board and utensils. As I said when I described the ingredients, they do need to be chopped up finely because they're not going to be cooking in the water for very long. So if you've got really large chunks of vegetables, then they are going to take a long time to cook and they won't be cooked through when your omelette is done. First thing we need to do then, open up our Ziploc bag. Make this nice and easy for us so that it stays open. We're going to just fold the top over, fold the top just outside. Means that we can then stand our bag up, put all of our ingredients in. So there's our bowl. We're going to mix and cook in the same bowl. So 2 eggs, 1, 2. If you do struggle with cracking eggs, good tip, crack it into a cup first. Make sure you haven't got any shell, and then transfer from the cup into your bag. So we're going to need a little bit of milk. So this is where my measuring spoons come out. I'm going to add a tablespoon of milk. There's a tablespoon of milk. Tiny little bit of pepper, tiny little bit of salt to taste. So this one, I'm going to have some mushroom in mine. I have a little bit of mixed red and yellow peppers, that goes in there. A little bit of pepperoni. And I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese in mine as well. Once all of our ingredients are in, all we need to do is carefully pick the bag up, bring the outside back up so that we can seal our bag. Try and squeeze out as much of the air as possible. And there we have our omelette in a bag. Now all we need to do Shake it round for about a minute, and you should be able to see now we have our omelette already mixed up. Now that is ready just to go into our pan. So in case you missed that, I'll give you another quick demonstration. This time I'm going to make one for my wife. She doesn't like cheese, so I won't be putting cheese in that one. So we take that, fold the top over, I put it out like that. 1, 2 eggs, tablespoon of milk, little dash of pepper, little bit of salt, sprinkling of mushrooms, peppers, pepperoni. Bring the top of the bag back up, seal it up almost all the way, squeeze the last little bit of air out, pick up the bag, good shape. So that I don't forget whose is whose, you could write on these ones, there's a little panel that you can write on with a Sharpie or whatever. Put a clip on that one just so that I know that that's the one without any cheese in it. So there we go, that is now starting to boil. You can see the bubbles coming nicely. So I'm going to take my 2 pre-made omelettes and I'm just going to drop them straight into the pan. As a lesson for future, try to use a pan that's got plenty of space in which you can put your bags, because if, like mine, it's too small, it will start to melt the sides of your plastic bag. So make sure you use a big pan. Okay, so these have been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes. They look nicely done to me, so I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to carefully take them out with a pair of tongs so that I don't burn myself on the hot water. So that's still a little bit undercooked. Same with that one. So I'm just going to leave them in that hot water for about another minute. They will continue cooking. Don't need the hob to be on for them to carry on cooking. Brilliant. So that's another minute in the pan. That has carried on cooking nicely. Now if you're on camp, lay these on the table, let them cool down a little bit on the side before handing them out to the kids. Because I'm in my kitchen at home, I am going to use a plate. Drain them off, and then when you're ready to eat, all you need to do is undo the top of the bag and eat with a spoon or a fork. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon.